Cette conférence va maintenant être enregistrée.
If there is anybody having problems to connect, we can send them later the video. So again, I'm very sorry for all the problems. We are going to start. So we will send anyway the video to all the rest of the people. So with me we have Miss Hind Jadid, who is the person in charge of all the Arabic or the Arabic countries, and also Neil Darnonville, who is in charge of Neil is helping him for the African North African market. Okay, so if you don't mind, please, I will please ask you to close your microphones and to close your webcams, so there are no interference during the presentation. So, Mr. Ala, are you there? Okay, there we go. Okay, Ala, are you there? We don't know if Alan is there. Okay, I will try to talk to him. So meanwhile,
yes, Mariam.
Okay. So you are there. So this is Mr. Alan, who is working with us in Iraq. Okay. Again, Alan, I'm very sorry. I don't know what happened with the platform. So something maybe too many people at the same time connecting and they face problems. So anyway, very important that everything that we are talking now, it will be recorded, so we can send to everybody the video so they can check. Okay, so let me just go and start, if you don't mind. Him, if you can introduce a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
You can talk in Arabic.
Okay. أهلا وسهلا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أول يعني
عليكم السلام.
آسفين جدا على اللي حصل، يعني شيء خارج عن إرادتنا، يعني أشياء بتحصل يعني في الدايركت. نتمنى إن شاء الله نحاول نعيدها الويبينار، أوكي، إن شاء الله في الأسابيع المقبلة، أوكي، ونتمنى يعني نكون جد مثمر وما يكونش يعني مشاكل وعراقيل مع البلاتفورم. أوكي، أولا قبل كل شيء يعني أحب أشكر السيد وزير التعليم العالي والبحث العلمي المحترم، السادة وكلاء السيد الوزير المحترمون، كل السادة رؤساء الجامعات العراقية بكل يعني كل العراق، الدكاترة المهندسين التابعين لوزارة النفط العراقية، السادة المحترمين المهندسين التابعين لوزارة الكهرباء العراقية. نرحب بكم من شركة أديبون من مدريد من إسبانيا، ونتمنى تكونوا يعني جد مسرورين بالمشاركة معنا في الويبينار في الورشة التي يعني تم إعدادها بترى من فترة، يعني مو جد قليلة بس فترة كبيرة، يعني مع التعاون مع الأستاذ علاء رئيس شركة علوم الطاقة وجهودهم هو ومجموعة كل الشغالين بالشركة على قيام هذه الورشة. أولاً نحب أن نعطيكم فكرة عن شركة أديبون الإسبانية. هي شركة جد معروفة يعني على المستوى العالمي، في مستوى خصوصاً بمسألة السكادا. هي أول الشركات التي تمت تمثيل السكادا بالميدان وبالمجال العلمي والأجهزة المختبرية التعليمية بالنسبة للجامعات الكليات وكل المعاهد. أوكي، بالنسبة لمجال السكادا، الجميع يعرف أن السكادا بقى حاضر في كل المجال الاندستري، أوكي، المجال الصناعي اللي تعمل عليه أديبون. إنها أنشأت السكادا في الأجهزة التعليمية. هذا الهدف منه إنه كل الطلبة وكل المتعلمين يبقوا جد قريبين من الميدان العملي. هذا يعني أن كل اللي يدرسوه على أجهزة أديبون بالمستوى التعليمي بيوجدوه في المجال العملي. أوكي، يعني بيكون زي سيستم دوال، يعني بيكون هو في نفس الوقت بيكونوا بيستعملوا أجهزتنا وبيتعرفوا على كل اللي راح يلتقوا في الميدان العملي والاندستري. اوكي، شركة أديبون هي أعطيكم فكرة يعني إجمالية، بعدين الأستاذة مريم والزميل نيلز راح يعطوكم فكرة جد معمقة عن الشركة وعن كل أجهزتنا بالتدقيق. يعني شركة أديبون هي شركة تقريبا مدة 40 سنة موجودة في الماركت الإسباني، وتقريبا بقينا موجودين بإذن الله في كل المستوى العالمي على كل المستويات. أوكي، إحنا معروفين في مستوى التطوير والتحديث في كافة المعلومات والتقنيات. أوكي، بالنسبة لجمهورية العراق، وشكرا للأستاذ علاء وشركة علوم الطاقة، بقينا موجودين جدا منذ سنوات بالعراق. أكيد كثير من الدكاترة الحاضرين معنا بيعرفوا أجهزتنا وتعاملوا يعني معنا وبيعرفوا أديبون يعني جل المعرفة. من أجل ما أطول عليكم راح أخلي مريم هي اللي تقوم يعني بتكميل يعني تعريف الشركة، ومن بعد هذا راح أخذ وقت وأعطيكم فكرة عن السكادا وشو هم منافعها. أوكي، وإن شاء الله راح يكون عندنا لأنه الوقت ما سمح، وعشان من أجل الحصر اللي هو بسبب الكوفيد اضطرينا إن نعمل تسجيل في الصباح مباشرة، لأنه ابتداء من هالأسبوع قاموا بالحصر ابتداء من الساعة 8 حظر التجول، اللي جعلنا احنا ناخده أسرع وقت. وحضرنا فيديو عن تشغيل جهاز السكادا والتعليم عن بعد عشان تشوفوا يعني بطريقة مباشرة كيف بيشتغل الجهاز. أوكي، وراح أسلم شكرا جزيلا على الحضور، وآسفة مرة ثانية عن العطب يعني تقني خارج عن إرادتنا. أخلي الكلمة للأستاذة مريم اللي هي تتابع. أوكي، شكرا. مريم you can go. Your speaker.
Sorry, thank you. I have not understood anything, so I guess she had explained very well everything. Okay, so let me explain to you very briefly about Edibon. I'm going to explain to you general about Edibon, what we do, and then Neil and him, they will talk to you more in detail about the Edibon cloud learning technology. Okay, Edibon is a family business. It was funded by my father 40-something years ago. Now the second generation of the company, we are involved. I'm the joint director of the company. So in Edibon, as I said, we have been working for 40 years, mainly in everything related with technical education. We have developed around 4,000 different products in the different areas, and we are one of the leaders in technology in the technical education. Let's say that we look, what we do is we look how the industry is working, and we try to make it simple, the technology the industry is using for the teaching lab. So we are working, as you can see there in the presentation, we are working with many different kind of ministries, like the Ministry of Higher Education, like this case, Ministry of Education, Labor, Health, but only for the things related with technical education. We are also, after all this experience, we are working with many multilateral organisms. We have a very wide experience in working in project with the UNESCO, the UNIDO. Mainly we have worked very much in Iraq with UNIDO, UNOPS, UNESCO, and all the UN agencies. Also we have worked with the World Bank, JICA, the European Union, and everything related to education. So as I said to you, our main core is to manufacture, to produce lab equipment for the teaching, for the laboratories. So can we proceed, Nils? Can we go? Okay. So These are some of our customers or partners. As you can see, many of the universities we are working, we have supplied to more than 150 countries. We have, as you can see there, a long experience with many universities. And also we have, we provide a warranty of 5 years to all our productions, all our products, and a 15-year spare part availability. So can we go ahead, Mim? So as I said, or he said, we are from Spain, and from Spain we supply 99 of the production we supply worldwide. Okay, from Canada to Australia. We have 2 branches outside Spain. One is in India for a sales branch, and the other one is in the USA. The USA is one of our best markets. We have been working in USA more than 20 years because the main focus of our units, as we are using the SCADA technology, is that we can reproduce the same system that the industry is doing, we can reproduce in a teaching environment. So that's how or why the units are very well accepted in the USA. Okay, so can we proceed, Nils? Yeah. Okay, so this is the evolution for teaching equipment. Okay, as you can see here, traditionally we had the manual units that you were working with your hands and doing the experiments with your hands. Then we changed to data acquisition. By the time we got the computers, we can connect the computer to the hardware, so we can obtain the data. After that, we go to the SCADA solution. What is the difference between data acquisition and SCADA? In the SCADA, we also control. That is the key thing, like in the industry. In the industry, we have computers controlling hardware. So that is what we want to reproduce, to control a hardware from a computer. So we are controlling the different parameters that affect in the process. We are controlling a hardware to simulate a different process. So we control the different parameters involved in the process. For example, if we are studying heat transfer or heat exchanger, we need to control the parameters involved in the heat exchanger. That means that we are controlling the flow, the temperature, the resistance, because we can also do a PID. We can simulate different scenarios, different situations for the process. So that's why our system are very well accepted with for research, are very much used for research because we can simulate processes. Okay. After that, we included the PLC. What is a PLC? It's a small device that automatizes one process. So with the PLC, we can make a process automatic. After that, we included the SCADA net when we connect different hardwares together. But the most important part is the cloud learning. As we are controlling a hardware from a computer, by the moment we connect the computer to the internet, we can connect that we can control that hardware from anywhere in the world. So that's something very much accepted nowadays, that we are having problems of many of the classes has to be online. So that's the main issue. So okay, so someone is saying that they need to translate. So maybe meanwhile we are preparing a video, we are going to show you one video. Maybe Hint, you can explain a little bit very briefly what I have said. Hint, you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So maybe we are going to show you a video as we are running out of time because we have to start very late. We are going to show you one video. So the video is very well explanatory how the cloud learning is working. Okay.
Yes, I said that before, that we are
Okay.
sharing a video. We don't have time.
Okay. So let's see if we can show the video from the YouTube. Okay. So maybe you can translate a little bit what I have said. Him.
Sorry, Miriam?
Yes. Someone is saying that they need translation.
اوكي.
So.
بالنسبة أنا قلت في قبل المقدمة إني بسبب الكوفيد ابتداء من هالأسبوع كان عندنا يعني حظر تجول ابتداء من الساعة 8 ابتداء من يوم الاثنين. من أجل هذا قمنا بتسجيل فيديو كيفية تشغيل الجهاز عن طريق السكادا لإعطاء فكرة كيفية تشغيل الجهاز. قمنا مع الزميل بتسجيل الفيديو وحطيناه ضمن البرزنتيشن اللي راح نعطيكم يعني فكرة عن تشغيل الجهاز، وإن شاء الله نستطيع في المرة المقبلة نقوم بويبينار ونقوم بتشغيل الجهاز مباشرة وتشوفوا كيف يعمل الجهاز عن طريق السكادا. Go ahead if you want.
Okay, Nils is going to share with you.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
¿Lo tienes, Nils?
Okay. Well, as you can see here, there is a video. This is how the system will work. We are controlling from outside. I mean, from remotely a system to study 3D physics. Okay, so we are defining remotely how to control that unit. Let's see. This is how the system will work in real time.
ما تخبر محمود وين؟ حمودي وينه؟
You see it?
وين حمودي؟ صحيح.
As you can read down, you can read down.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
I don't know, have you already started the session or?
Yes. احنا ابتدينا. ¿Qué ha pasado?
So basically, it gave you an idea about, like, it also practices with a unit to work with physics process. In this case, it was for physics process to visualize in 3 dimensions. In the video, you could see that from one point, from one laboratory, the student was programming what point the device should measure, and then on the other part of the unit of the video, you could see the unit moving along, and the video is what you could see, what the student could see in real time. So at the moment when the student or the teacher or anybody will be able to see
لو ممكن تسكروا الميكروفون بليز.
So as I was saying, the student from one side will be able to see the SCADA software, but also it will have access to the video to see in real time what is happening. That is the big difference between, I would say, simulation through software and using a SCADA with real unit. With a real unit, you have a complete experience of what you are doing, and there is no limit with what can give you a simulator. So basically, that is the idea. Miriam, if you have any comment to add. I'm checking if I have other solution to propose, or the video to propose.
Nils, ¿te ha llegado el vídeo?
Sí, lo estoy cargando.
Vale.
So, si quieres decirlo en árabe, para que la gente entienda lo que digo.
There is no video appearing.
كان الميكروفون مشغول. آسفة. الزميل نيلز راح يشوف لو ممكن يطلع الفيديو اللي سجلناه بالصباح مع الانجينير من أجل تشغيل الجهاز اللي هو بيشتغل بالسكادا سيستم. ماشي. وآسفين على كل يعني العطب التقني اللي وقع يعني خارج عن إرادتنا. أوكي.
وين الايفون؟ هترجع من الايفون؟ ها حتى صوتيين يعملوا
رغدة بليز ممكن تميك الميكروفون؟ أستاذة رغدة محمد، شكرا.
First of all, I will
It's okay now. It's start.
You hear me? We have a hardware that is working, a computer that is controlling hardware. As you can see here, we have number one, the hardware, which is the teaching unit. Number two, the sensors and actuators. Number three, the interface. Number four, the software, which is based on LabVIEW and is national instrument. And number five is the computer. Okay, so as you can see here, we are controlling by using the computer with the different hardware. A control interface where we are using controllers to allow the open control of the different unitary processes. Okay, so then we have the software, which we have 42 different packages, which is the supervisory, control, data acquisition, and data management. Then we have the data acquisition board, which is placed in the computer. This data acquisition board is manufactured by National Instrument, so we can obtain 250,000 data per second, okay? What we can get with the Adibon Cloud Learning, we can get the advanced real-time SCADA. It's very important when you are teaching your students that you teach them about the different processes, but also you need to teach them how to control that process, okay? With our system, we can obtain open control, multi-control, and real-time control, okay? So, as I said already, we are using the National Instrument Data Acquisition Board, which obtain where we can get 250,000 data per second. We can get sensor and calibration exercises. We can do applied research, and we can do remote control for Adibon technical support. So these are some of the expansions we can obtain. I'm not going to go very much in detail with all this because it's too much. But for example, we can add PLCs, fault simulation systems. We can add also the compact Rio National Instrument System. We can add a PLC HMI to remote, which is very much update today. So Adibon Cloud Learning, ECL, allows to one or several Adibon teaching unit and research unit in one place to be operated by one or several students from another place with some practice possibilities. Okay, so this is how it works. You see it here. I have hardware. In this case, this is a photovoltaic hardware, okay, which is controlled by a computer, and this computer can be anywhere in different places in the country, or even can be a computer from the in the student house, so they can do the experiments from home, okay, because they can control from the laboratory, the hardware situated in another city. With Edibon Cloud Learning, you will be able to control Edibon units wherever you are, even from your cell phone. You can monitor in real time in your screen the units working. You can manage your lab in a secure cloud-based environment. You can share all sorts of useful resources and information. So, and there is no installation requirement, okay? So these are some of the platform, or how the platform, I'm going to go a little bit more fast on this. So the user will be able to interactively learn in a flexible environment, access a remote application, upload and download measurement data and graphs, multimedia resources and reports, and evaluate the products. The administrator, who is the teacher, will be able to manage the lab, access the remote application, upload and download measurement data and multimedia resources, and easily take advantage of its powerful class administration. So it's really easy to use an Edibon Cloud Learning system. What you need? You just need a device connected to the internet, your favorite web browser, your user or administrator account, and the most important is the Edibon unit with a SCADA system, because we are controlling hardware, okay? What are the main advantages of the Edibon Cloud Learning?